All right, students. So oftentimes we're going to need to use this change of base formula. We use this when we can't easily evaluate the problem. So for example, with previous problems, we were telling you guys can set it up like this. You can draw your E through it. And now your new problem will look like, so I started at 16, 16 to the x equals 64. And so we would change it to exponential form in order to evaluate it and solve for x. However, what can I raise 16 to give me 64? If I even raise 16 to the second power, I'm going to get 256. That is much larger than 64, which means x is going to equal some fraction, some decimal. I'm not going to be able to easily figure that out. So instead of doing a bunch of guess and check, we have the change of base formula. So what we're going to do is we're going to use that. I'm going to say that log A, I'm going to say that's 64. Let me erase this. Log 64 over log 16. Here's Desmos. Now I went specifically to desmos.com/scientific. I would like to see my calculator and my flip chart at the same time, so I'm going to hold the window button and tap the left arrow key. That moves this to my left side of my screen. I'm now going to select this, hold down the window key, tap the right. So now I can see both at once. When you first go to Scientific, on your calculator, you are given this screen. I don't see log anywhere. That's because you need to come down here and select function. So I'm going to select log, and you can type it in, 64, close your parentheses, and use a hash to make the division. And then you type in log if you want to. That is completely up to you. So as you guys can see, it's already evaluated for me. But let's say I'm not really comfortable doing that. Another thing I can do log, come back here to main, 64, close it, push the divide button, go back to function, log 16. It's really whatever you're most comfortable with. So on here, we've got, let me split my screen again. Window, tap the left arrow, and this has already been half screened. So I'm trying to do this one. Now remember, we are changing these to base 10. So this is going to be log 64, close your parenthesis, hit the divide button, log 16, close your parenthesis, and that gives me 1.5 just like I had on the other ones. So you will have this calculator for every test. So log 10, remember, if there's nothing next to it, it's an invisible 10 right there. So don't be confused about that. This should help you guys when you're solving problems on your test. Alrighty. So this is one of the calculators you guys might have available to you. So you can see logs up here. And just like we had before, I'm doing the same problem. I'm going to do 64 divide by log 16. Make sure you're closing your parentheses. And it looks like I get a different answer. Oh no! I forgot to do something. So I wanted to make that mistake so you guys could see what would happen. You guys know the answer should be 1.5, but I got a different answer. So I'm going to do 64, close my parenthesis, divide by log 16. And now you see I get 1.5 like I did before. All right, so here's another calculator you guys may have available to you. So I'm going to just clear it real quick. Log, and again, I've got 64, close my parenthesis, divide it by log 16. All right, and another thing I could have done is I could have done like this, so that I had log 64, close your parenthesis, on top of log 16. And
that gives me 3/2, which 3/2 gives me 1.5. See, let's select it. Second fraction to decimal gives me 1.5. All right, guys, good luck. And I'll show you, I won't be able to talk in the next video, so the next one is the phone calculator.